If sales is one of the biggest headaches within your MSP, then heads up. You need good advice, right? And a solid plan. And of course, there's a lot of noise out there with a lot of conflicting advice on how to improve your MSP's sales. So let me introduce you to a true expert who has some of the best sales advice out there. And how do you plug his knowledge into your MSP? Well, he's written a brand new book. Let me tell you about it and the difference it'll make to your MSP sales. Most MSPs I meet really don't love selling. I know that you'd rather be fixing things or securing networks or just helping your clients, right? Rather than being out there selling. But here's the thing, if you can't sell your services confidently, you're always going to be a step behind. Now, a couple of months ago, I was lucky enough to be at ScaleCon 25 in New Orleans, which, by the way, is a fantastic city. Slightly dangerous, but it is a really, really fun city. And the event was packed with about 400 smart MSPs. So we had loads of great conversations. There were so many ideas. You know, I got loads of ideas, and I know the MSPs there got loads of ideas about marketing and growing your business. And while I was there, I bumped into a whole bunch of people that I know, and most of them are people so I'm based in the UK, and a lot of the people I know in the channel are in the US or Canada or other countries. So I bumped into someone I've only met in real life once before, but I know him really well. He's been on my podcast a number of times. His name is Brian Gillette, and he handed me a copy of his brand new book. I did actually wonder at the time if I was one of the first people on the planet outside of his team to get a hold of this book. So it's called, and it's got a swear word in the title. I'm not going to say the swear word. And bravo to Brian for being the first person, I think, in the MSP space to put a swear word in the title of his book. But it's called How to Sell a Load. That's where the swear word was edited out. How to Sell a Load of Managed Services Without Selling Your Soul. And I've got the book here. Let's have a quick flick through. I mean, this is absolutely packed with information and advice. And Brian is an absolute true genius at MSP sales. He really understands that it's an emotional thing more than it's a cognitive thing. He really understands how you can connect with and engage with and influence the ordinary business owners and managers that you are sitting down and having sales meetings with. So let me just flick through, have a look at some of the different things here. Here we go. So this is a good one. This is about pains and outcomes. So, for example, if someone says to you, this is their pain. Our files didn't sync. We almost submitted the wrong one to the IRS. In the UK, of course, that would be HMRC. Then the outcome, because you in this section of the book, he's talking about turning pains into outcomes. He says, well, look, we monitor your backups and we monitor your syncs daily, so there are no surprises. So essentially, we will automate that problem away. Here's another pain. A single broken device slows down the entire team, and he suggests you turn that into an outcome, which is, well, we fix stuff fast or we swap it out on the same day. And that's just off one page. There's 170 odd pages here of absolute gold dust, because it talks not just about the theory and, you know, how you should be influencing people and the process you should be following, but it gets right down into a whole ton of really practical stuff. So go and get this book. It's called, again, editing the title, How to Sell a Load of Managed Services Without Selling Your Soul by Brian Gillette. You can get it on Amazon. And I really do think you should get this. You should get this if you're doing the selling in your business, and you should definitely get it if you've got other people doing the selling in the business. Because let's be honest, we know that MSPs don't get enough practice selling. You know, if you're only doing one proper sales meeting every month or every other month, where do you get to do that practice, and where do you get to improve and constantly tweak and change and make your sales process better? You don't. So it's something like this, a book like this, that helps you to sharpen your skills, even just a tiny bit, making the axe sharper as it goes. That's very much worth it. Please do go and get that book. And honestly, even if you just take a few ideas from it, I reckon you'll sell more, close faster, and feel way more confident the next time you're sitting across from a prospect.
Paul Green's MSP Marketing Edge.